Is your girlfriend pulling away from you? Do you feel like she's acting different and maybe she might actually want to break up with you? Well then, you need to watch this video because the good news is you can salvage the relationship by stopping these 3 things. Alright, listen man, if you're new, welcome. My name is Kane, I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. Alright, you need to stop doing these 3 things if you want to salvage your relationship and make sure she does not break up with you, okay? So, number 1 is this, you need to stop being immature. And I'm going to give you 2 examples of immaturity that a lot of us guys are guilty of, okay? So the first one is you're farting in her presence. There is nothing sexy, there's nothing funny about the sound of a fart or the smell of a fart. And she might laugh, and you might think it's funny, but deep down, she is getting disgusted with you. And I was married before, single 2 years, and that was definitely one of the things that degraded the relationship, and she started losing desire for me, sexual desire, right? Is imagine you're cuddling on the couch or you're in bed and you let a fart go. She eventually is going to see you as disgusting, okay? So you need to stop with the farting, that's immature. Second is baby noises. I understand if you have a baby or if you have a little dog, but with her, she doesn't want to hear this, and you might think she thinks it's cute, but it's not. Like, for example, and I was guilty of this before, doing things like, baby, 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 hello, hello, hi, that's nice, thanks, that kind of stuff. She wants a man, not a little boy. And here's the good news, man. You can do that stuff around your bros, around your buddies, right? You can goof around, be silly, fart maybe, whatever. But around women unfortunately have this unrealistic expectation of men where they want men to be men all the time. So that's number 1, is you're being immature. Number 2 is you're not leading. You have no idea how many women have said to me that I've met, and they're like, because I've asked them, like, what happened to your ex-boyfriend, whatever, and they've said, oh, my ex wouldn't plan a date. He just would always ask me, so what do you want to do tonight? What do you want to eat tonight? And women want you to lead them. They want you to say, hey, I'd like to take you out on Friday. Why don't we meet at 7 o'clock and let's go to this place? She may not like that place, and she might make a comment and say, well, I prefer not to dress up. Do you mind something a little more casual? Okay, fine. You give her another suggestion. But women are always wanting men to lead, to plan the date, ask them out, make the first move. So that's number 2. Number 3, you're telling her your weaknesses. And I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but women hang out at the finish line. They don't want to join you during the race, and it sucks. Only men do. Men will join you during the race. Women hang out at the finish line. They don't want to hear about your financial struggles. They don't want to hear about your problems with your boss. They don't want to hear about on and on and on. They don't. So you need to stop revealing your weaknesses to them, because they will now see you as weak. And that's just the harsh reality, man. Again, I'm just saying these things, and I made this channel to help you guys level up your dating game and your relationship game, because I was married before. I know what it's like to be in a long-term relationship and how that went sideways. And I'm the first one to look in the mirror and look at all the little things that I did that I shouldn't have done, that I now do not do as a single guy and dating. So, do not reveal your weaknesses. Keep those to yourself. Talk to your buddies. Cry in front of your buddies if you need to cry. You don't even want to cry in front of a woman. Quick story, man. Actually, it's a study. There was a social experiment, and a young, attractive woman, young, attractive man. They both go into the same store at different times, and the whole reason why they were going into the store was to purchase something for their boyfriend, girlfriend, and They didn't have the shoe that they were looking for in the store. This was the setup. So she goes in there, the woman first, and then she starts bawling her eyes out. Again, these are actors. She's bawling her eyes out, and then people start to come over and console her, and they're like, what's wrong? And she's like, well, I really wanted to buy this thing for my boyfriend, but you don't have the shoe here. And she's bawling her eyes out, right? Well, every single person in that store came to console her, right? A few days later, same situation, but it's a guy this time. He goes in, same deal. He's looking for something for his girlfriend. He starts crying because they don't have this certain shoe. And guess what? Yep, you know exactly what I'm about to tell you. No one came to console him. They looked at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? So I'm sorry, guys, but this is the reality with women. They don't want to see us weak. They say they want an emotionally available man, but it's garbage. They just want somebody who will listen to their emotions. They don't want to hear your emotions. And one last thing. I was out recently with a female friend. I do have some women friends. And I felt comfortable enough with her because we've been friends for a few months. And we're having some drinks. And I start telling her, because I'm thinking, well, she's a friend. I start telling her some of the challenges in my work, right? I don't just do YouTube videos. So in my full-time job, I'm telling her some of the challenges because I moved from Canada to Atlanta. And I've been here in Atlanta for 1 year. And all of a sudden, she looks at me and she says, you know, you should probably stop bitching about that. Oh, I was like, are you serious? Wow. This is women's nature, guys. They don't want to hear our weaknesses and our challenges. And even if they're friends, they just see you as weak. And I'm like, oh shit. When she said that, that hurt. But I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going to share all this stuff with my guy friends and remain stoic with these women because they don't want to see you weak. So, all right. Thanks for hanging on this long. I hope you like these tips. Let me know in the comments what you think. And most importantly, I want to hear why, some of the reasons why a woman broke up with you. And let me know if you want me to do a video on some of these other topics. All right. Till next time, have a great day.